So guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm going to introduce part 2 of a 3-part series. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I encourage you to go to my channel and look at part 1. Part 2 takes place about a week after the first part, May 8th and 9th. We had a couple of really good days fishing. Unfortunately, on May 8th, I did not have the headband for my GoPro, so I was not able to get a lot of action shots. However, it was a great day because we did a catch and cook, and so I've got some video of that. So I hope you enjoy that. And I got some videos from the next day as well by taking my GoPro and hooking it up to my chest in a sort of a makeshift kind of rig. So I hope you enjoy those videos. And if you do, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you in part 3. Hope you enjoy. Well, guys, it's May the 8th, and back at one of our favorite lakes again. I did forget to bring my headband for the GoPro today, so I won't get a whole lot of action shots. I'll get what I can get with my phone. But other than that, it's a great looking day. A mix of sun and cloud, light winds. There's still some fly around. There's about a 2-week window when the flies start to hatch. The black flies aren't hatching yet. And we're butting up against the end of that window because there are some black flies around today, so that might make things a little more miserable, but I think the weather we've been having, the fish should be taking, so we should have a good day. I'll turn the camera on later. Well, guys, I've got 2 so far, 1 released. I've got 1 here in the boat to keep for my buddy Dave. Shout out to Dave. Can't get out fishing right now. He's helping with his dad. So I've got 1 for him, and you can see there's still some fly. The wind comes up every now and then, they go back down, but there's still some fly, mayfly around. You can see some casings on the water, some spent ones on the water. So still a few mayfly around, and the fish are going not too bad. Hard to get fly to put out for them, but they seem to be going by themselves. So anyway, it's only been here about a half hour or so. And as I mentioned before, don't have my headband for my GoPro, so I can't really get any good action shots. I might try to rig up something with my phone here, but I've got a little Gorilla grip that I use, but I'm not sure I trust that in the water, so don't want to drop my phone in the water. Anyways, we'll get back at it, and if I get some more going, we'll check back in.
Great day fishing.
So yeah, we I didn't have my thing on, so I couldn't actually record us catching the fish, but suffice to say we had a good afternoon. And now we are going to enjoy the fruits of our labor. We're going to have a little bit of a shore lunch. So I'll get that fired up, and we'll turn the camera back on. I'll give you a look at a couple of the smaller ones we got today. We're going to fry those up for shore lunch, and see how that goes. All right, pan heated up here. A bit of oil.
A little bit of oil.
Oil.
Hi, I'm Leo, the cameraman.
And a fine cameraman he is. And we brought a little bit of flour to cook these babies up with. They've been washed off in nice clean lake water.
Yes, sir. The muddiest I can find around here. It's a shake and bake.
Yeah. A little bit of flour.
Oh, went blank. Screen went blank.
Yeah, that's okay. It's just saving energy.
Supposed to do that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
Woohoo! Oh, I can't. Do you have to touch something to get it going again? Or?
No, it's going.
Oh.
Yeah, you just can't see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was moving it all around.
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, good.
If you touch the screen, it'll probably come back to life.
There's a red flashing light on the
That means
upper
it's
left.
recording.
Okay. Hard to film when you can't see your...
Yeah. Well, it's meant to be on a
Yeah.
thingy, right? Should have cut them a little bit.
Lots of black flies, folks, but they're not really biting.
Not yet, anyway.
They are a nuisance, though.
I mentioned before, we're in that, get that shoulder season where you have about 2 weeks where the mayfly are hatching, but the black flies aren't hatching yet, and we're right at the end of that. And now the black flies are starting to hatch, so.
So, Bruce, can I give these people the coordinates here for this place? Or...
Sure. Well, exactly where it is. We're in Eastern Shore, Nova Scotia. How about that?
Yeah, that's close enough.
Closest major place is Sheet Harbor.
Well, it's too close.
We've got these little plates, so the fish are gonna look really big.
Oh yeah, they'll be over the sides of that. Just showing off my black fly hat. Fashion statement here. We've got a Canadian Tire today, and it's working real fine. Stretchy around the neck, keep the flies out. And back we go to the barbecue.
See, the fish are nice and pink inside. Typical Nova Scotia brookies.
Yep. Lake's calming down.
Yeah.
Sure, going to be a good evening, I think. Yeah.
Have something to eat and go out and
yeah. Catch and release.
Before we go home, catch and release.
Yeah.
All right. We have salt and pepper courtesy of a breakfast visit to A&W this morning.
Nice people there.
Nice people there. Very nice people. Oh, look at that. Check that out. Guys, hope you can see it. Nice pink Nova Scotia brookie. Salt.
Special deboning here. Scalpel, please.
There's a knife in there. So yeah, we had a good afternoon. The trout were going pretty much from the time we got here. We were able to get a little bit of fly. It's in this lake anyways. It's probably getting close to the end, but probably a few more days left yet. And the fish were going, right? Pretty much.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then all afternoon you had to maybe hunt them down a little bit, but
Salt pepper.
a few times when they were going really well. Salt.
Pepper. Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, this is delicious. Really good. Really, really good. So I wasn't able to record, as I said, the actual catching because I didn't have my headband for the GoPro, and I wasn't risking trying to rig up my iPhone for this.
Actually, some nice guys gave us this. We never really caught them at all. They were coming off the lake. So if you want some extra fish? Not.
So we get to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Isn't it good? The thing I like about brook trout is the bones just come right out.
Yep. Not your average herring. Eh?
What's that?
Not like your average herring.
No, that's right. I'm a little hard of hearing. Oh,
Nice pink, eh?
absolutely beautiful afternoon.
Oh, couldn't get any better for fishing conditions.
It's kind of sunny. Well, there's a few clouds, but it was cloudy all afternoon, like sun and cloud. Really good conditions.
I think it's going to calm right off.
Mm.
More dark.
The lake we're at here is fairly close to the old road that we come in on. So it's easy to take this larger stuff to come and cook a shore lunch with.
Well, actually, it's not that easy. The road's pretty rough.
Well, the road is, but getting the gear here is not.
That's okay. It's my truck.
That's not my truck. I did have my truck back here last year.
Yeah, you did.
No problems. Oh. All right. We had our lunch. Nice shore lunch. It was pretty good.
Excellent.
And we're going to head back out in the water and see if we can't play some catch and release now. Well, guys, I rigged something up on my chest here today. I don't know how well it's going to work. I don't know if the angle is very good, but we'll see how it does. the lake we're at today. I had some video from here before, and it's quite windy today, windier than they were calling for, so we'll see how it goes. Might be tough to battle this, but still lots of fly on here, and with this wind direction, it's tough to find. It's coming right up the lake, so tough to find a good spot. But we'll see what we can do. I'm just going to go over here and check out my favorite spot on the lake, right by this rock here, between this rock and the shore over there. The shore is over there. I'm going to park it by this lake and just see if we can see anything moving here. Tough conditions right now. But I'll park it up against this rock here and we'll see. So we can't stay here for a little bit. Might have to go up in the cove. There's a sheltered cove up here. Might go up there and see what's going on. Alright guys, so we're going to go up the road a little piece here into this cove. Looks like it might be a little bit sheltered. The wind's coming right up this little inlet here, but get the other side, it might be a little bit sheltered. And this wind direction, maybe some fly are drifting up in there and the trout are going for them. So we'll go take a look. So I'm down in that little cove, and I've had good luck down here in the past. Don't see anything going today, but it is a lot calmer in here, and there's a ton of fly in the water, so just going to be a little bit patient and wait this one out a little bit and see if can't see some fish moving. The flies are miserable, the black flies. So not going to be a fun day that way. Might have to put my bug hat on here now. Just keep them off my face. But it's nice in here. Hoping to see some fish going. Not too distant future. I'm just going to anchor off here. Just so I stay still. I thought I heard one break a minute ago, but did not see it, so. The breeze picks up, the flies, black flies disappear, but as a matter of fact, the first trout I caught in this lake, I caught right here in this little cove. I was just cruising the lake at the time. It was my first time on the lake and didn't know where everything is. And right over where I'm pointing the camera now, towards where the boat is aimed, is where I caught my first fish here on this lake. And then 5 years ago, I was on this lake and I lost my GoPro in that same general area. I went over to gather some fly, and next thing I know, GoPro wasn't on my head, and I have no idea where it fell off, but every time I come, I go in there and I have a look. Usually to no avail. Alright guys, I did see one break just off my boat here a minute ago. Kind of casting across myself, so I don't know whether I'll be able to hook it if it hits me. Heard one. Not sure where it was. There it is. way out there. Yeah, that's a good spot. I might get something there. Oh yeah, the wind comes up just as I... Hard to cast in the crosswind. Might have to pull anchor and pull up a little bit so I'm casting straight onto it. Okay, it's going again right here. Let's see if it'll go after what I'm offering. I got a blue upright on, and they might be going after spent flies, so blue upright might not work. We'll see. Okay, I'm right on top of him now, so. It is May 9th, so we're about a week and a half into the hatch on this lake, so I don't know how much longer it'll last, but there's still lots of fly around, so probably good for another week. Back there, fish are starting to move a little bit. Not sure where that is. There it is, right up there. I might have to haul anchor. Get straight onto these ones. Alright, so I'm gonna hold my anchor up here, and I'm gonna move up a little bit so that I'm upwind of where they're breaking. Breaking 2 or 3 times there, so if I park myself here, I may have a chance. The wind is a bit gusty, so when it lulls, I tend to see some fish moving. See that? You can see the fly floating by there on the water. So that's what I'm hoping they're going after here. I'm using a 4-weight weight forward rod today. 8'6", and sometimes when I'm at this lake, especially in the wind, I wish I would have brought my 9'6" weight, only because I can get out there further. I mean, this little rod is my favorite rod that I have right now. A little 4-piece, and it is a lot of fun to catch a brookie on, especially if there's any size to it. But when you're battling the wind, the bigger rod is a little easier to get the line out. They might start going here yet. One or two jumping every now and then. Sky conditions are excellent. High overcast. And it's warm. It's about, I don't know, probably 15 degrees. As far as I can get with this rod. There, that's a good cast. See if anything goes for it. Hard to see my fly, so if one goes for it, I might not necessarily know. There's one going out here quite regularly. You can see him breaking there. I'm gonna see if I can't get a little closer. It's going pretty steady. Exactly a nice presentation there, but one of the things with this aluminum canoe is you cannot sneak up on them. It just, no matter what you do, you make a noise. The wind at my back cast, it's hard to for the rod to load up properly. Alright, I haven't turned the camera on for a while. There's just been nothing happening, but as I was rowing, paddling out of the cove here, almost ran over two trout that were just sort of rolling for some fly here. So I think I may have spooked them because I was almost literally on top of them. But I thought I'd go up a little piece and anchor and just kind of let things settle for a bit to see if they come back. They're just barely breaking the surface. Tried everything down there, even put a wet fly on and dragged that through the water with no luck. So I'm going to stay here for a while and see what happens. They were not making any noise whatsoever. So I'm back in the little cove. It's been a very slow day, been all over this lake. So I thought I'd come back in this little cove, try it again, and just as I was coming in, there were a couple of rises right out in front of me here, so let's see if we can't get something going here. There we go. That didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. Whoa, not ready to come in. There we go. That's a nice brookie right there. Pretty much first. Oh, he broke off my fly. No, he didn't. Fly is still there. All right. Nice little brookie right there. All right, I just lost another one of those ones. The fly went under the water and I went to retrieve it, and before I knew it, I had a fish on, and then because I was pulling, so there we go. Oh, baby. Oh. Baby. That is a nice trout. Well, guys, I came in this little cove here, and I hope I got it on video. I don't know. I was in here earlier today, and there wasn't any action going on. I decided we're going to be leaving soon, so I decided I'd huff it back here, and I huffed it back here for one last try. I got here, there was one going right away, and he nailed me on the first cast, and then I barely got that one released, and the second one was going, and I got him. So this is a 2 trout limit here, so I'm done for the day, unless I catch another one, see another one go, and I'll catch and release 2 nice trout. Yeah, so what started off as being a very slow day turned out to be very good in the last 10 minutes. So that's fishing. Anyways, it's May the 9th. If you like this stuff on my channel, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Not trying to be a YouTube star or anything, but if I can get my channel to grow, then I enjoy doing the videos, and it gives me some inspiration to do that. So anyways, until next time, have a good one.